Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna mix a Bourbon Blush. So the Bourbon Blush is a really simple strawberry cocktail created in 2003 by Simon King in London, England. And let's get down to mixing it. We are gonna have to clean 3 strawberries. And let me choose some here. Last year I think I made a couple of cocktails which were also strawberry heavy during the spring. And this one though should be even more simple. Simpler. Easier. So let's go ahead and muddle the 3 strawberries in the bottom of our shaker. Actually, when you have to muddle strawberries, I found that it's easier to just drop them whole. I used to cut them a bit, but then they start to slide around when you press them down, so not worth it. And then let's start with our ingredient. 7.5 milliliter or a quarter of an ounce of maple syrup. If I can open this container, let's see. Ooh, yes, it got a bit of crystallized sugar on it. There you go. Big fan of maple syrup. Like I'm a big fan of all kind of alternative sugars which are not sugar alternatives. I hate sugar alternatives. I always remember, is it one of the lady that Mr. White in Breaking Bad got rid of, and a key part of her story was her fucking stevia she was having in her coffee.
Kind of under the weather? Like you've got the flu? That would be the ricin I gave you. I slipped it into that stevia crap that you're always putting in your tea.
Anyway, 22.5 milliliters of no, bourbon, wrong. So let's just pour this. 60 milliliters of bourbon. Sorry, I got caught up talking about Breaking Bad and those sugar like aspartame and stuff, I really cannot take them. While I really love like brown sugar, maple syrup, agave, honey, all those things I love. So we got the order wrong, but it's the same, it's gonna be okay. And then we finish with 22.5 milliliters of crème de framboise, which is raspberry liqueur. I have to be careful because sometimes I confuse this with crème de fraise, because in Italian, fraise, which is strawberry, is fragola. Fragola sounds a bit like framboise, but framboise is raspberry, which in Italian is lampone, completely different word. Let's get some ice for our shaker. And let's give this bad boy a shake. Let's double strain in a flanged coupe. We're gonna need some spoon action here. Let's decorate with one more strawberry. And there you go, a Bourbon Blush. Cheers. Love the smell of bourbon. Wow, nice. Pretty straightforward, sweet. Strawberries are nice. You can really feel the flavor mixed with the bourbon, which is excellent. Maybe a tad sweet for my taste. I guess I would adapt it using a bit less sugar. But the maple syrup tastes good. So probably I could even see myself lowering the maple syrup to 1 teaspoon, and lowering the framboise liqueur to 50 milliliters. Maybe that's gonna be more of my taste, but this is pretty good, if fairly sweet. I really appreciate the flavor of the strawberries that comes up clearly against the bourbon background. Raspberry flavored, delicious too. I love raspberries. So I think this is a pretty good cocktail for your spring and your strawberry season. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Shake yourself a strawberry cocktail, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers! So, as post-credit content, I'm gonna try something a bit different today because I have absolutely zero to tell you about this Bourbon Blush that I didn't already say. Instead, I'm gonna tell you about a few things always related to cocktails and alcoholic spirits that happened to me in the last couple of days. On Saturday, I think, I went to this event at Bar Copain, the bar of Genia. You may check the video I did a few weeks ago with her, and we had the guys from Tohi, and I had a good chat with which is the master distiller of Tohi. They are from Estonia. Their gin, they are all really nice. They have a normal one, which was good. They had the navy strain, which was strong and was good. They had the cloudberry, which is their most popular, and I think it's really interesting, and I plan on getting that because yeah, it's different. And then we have this aronia, like he said, with a really strong R, and aronia is some kind of berry. It's really tannic. It smells, let me see how it smells, I forgot. Yeah, I think it's closer to a myrto. Yeah, it's one of those berries that you don't really want to eat like that. You want to make something else. The taste is really interesting because at first it's berry-like and then it's lots of tanning and it's a bit wild in the aftertaste. But as soon as you mix it with something, like for example tonic water, perfect. That kind of wild taste goes away and it just remains like a really nice berry. So I'm gonna feature this one soon on this channel. Then on Sunday I went to this event organized by Bar Times. You might have heard Bar Times if you're a bartender because they sell Japanese tools even abroad. I went there to this event there. It was a fair with many people showing their spirits. Some they were searching for distribution, some already had distribution and they just wanted to get bigger. I got like this mixing glass for 500 yen, which is like $3. Insane. It's like 90% off or something. But then now I'm gonna tell you a bit about the spirits I tried and what I thought was good. First of all, I stopped at the guys that have Sutkinis, really nice mid distillate. I used to make some cocktails before from Lithuania. Then some other stuff which I tried. We had the normal mid, which is called Trakai, 15% ABV. Nice. I never had the mid normal. This was really sweet, but really nice. Like it's a wine made of honey. And then I also tried this Lietuviskas, which was a French brandy with honey inside. It was delicious. I mean, it's pretty easy combination. Then I tried some myrto from Sardinia, and the lady was really nice. She brought some pane carasau, which is delicious. But the most interesting thing she had from Sardinia was this abbardente. These spirits, they are distillation of Sardinian wine, and they came at 47%. How awesome is that? When did you find a cognac at 47%? Never. These were 47%. They had an aged and non-aged one. They were both excellent, and I really hope they start importing them to Japan. Then I talked with guys from Broken Bones, more specifically with Polona Preskar, which is the lady distiller at Broken Bones. They had some whiskey, which was nice, if still a bit sharp. They had a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old. They used some Slovenian oak that I think gave a really nice fruity flavor to the thing. I think it's still young, but it shows lots of promise. Then Virgin was pretty good. We had a couple of things, good stuff. When I talked to John Kenda from Berryshka, and this brand had a distillate of juniper. They get the juniper berries, they smash them, and then they distillate basically the little sugar that's in the pulp and in the skins. This stuff was really interesting and really nice. It was weird and I loved it because of that. This was a really interesting product. Then they also had another thing that looked like a bottle of vodka, but it was really a distillate of Williams pear. And I told the guy, so this is Calvados. He said, yeah, I guess you could say that. I said, okay, well, it's a distillate of pears. And I had it, and the flavor was so different. It fell a bit off the cliff, the flavor, but the beginning, the first impression was a really interesting thing that was completely different from the Calvados. I don't know, different flavor. And I thought it would be nice to have as a bit of something you add to a cocktail like a martini. Like I thought it would be excellent to add to a martini was also the Uvina Pisco I tried. It was a Del Parral and it was really different and really interesting. Another Pisco that was excellent was the Gran Demonio Acholado. Acholado meaning blend. This was freaking excellent. I was almost about to buy it yesterday. Then I thought you're already buying other stuff, you're spending too much money, and you already have 2 Pisco. Maybe let's finish first was Pisco. Next time I'm gonna get this Gran Demonio. Another really good from Peru was their agave spirits. They had these 2 Agave de los Andes, Plateado and Rito, and they were just really good. It's basically like a tequila made in Peru, but excellent stuff. Excellent stuff also from this guy, Oikawa Kazuma, 31-year-old. This dude, man, he had their 6 spirits. They are all infusion. Actually, he doesn't distill anything. But it was 6 different flavors, all of them excellent. He had a raspberry liqueur made with raspberry picked in Japan. And I told him, there are no raspberry made in Japan. And he told me, well, we grow them in our fields. So they grow raspberry, they pick them, they make this raspberry liqueur, which was really good. They made a aperitivo, kind of like an Aperol berry style. It was excellent. KZ it's called. Can't wait to get my hand on that. And they had 4 other spirits, around 24% or 28%. They were one for each season, and they were all different and all good. And I was really impressed with the maturity in the flavor choosing of this Kazuma guy. Really impressive. And let's finish with Lustau. Those guys at Lustau. Be careful what you're doing, because you make me taste stuff and then I buy it. And I spend a ton of money. And I tried this Palo Cortado Peninsula, and it was so good that I just ordered it. So insanely good. And the other thing that was really, really good, and I was like, I gotta get it, it's this brandy de Jerez, the brandy made from the sherry basically. Oh my god, this is so good. It's so tasty. Comes 40% ABV. They had a version that's even more aged, but I didn't think the different in flavors was justifying the different in price, so I stick to this Solera Gran Reserva. It is really, this stuff is, oh wow, smell freaking amazing. It's like a brandy, but sherry, it's blended, it's aged in Oloroso cask. Great stuff. I'm gonna feature this too also soon in some video already for about